lives with
Hey,
another
what's up, guys?
mom.
On
He was absolutely
today's
love at first
video,
sight.
we're going to be
They're all
looking
about
into
understanding.
Intolerant
this episode
people are
of
the
Trading
scariest
Spouses.
people in the world.
The other mom's a loose cannon
I was expecting man boobs.
who's got no love for her new mate.
So how does that work when you have two gay women? Well, I mean, it's like two
We have
negatives
our
equal one
first
positive.
couple, which is
This
a
just
gay
disgusting.
couple, and
It's gross.
then we
This
have
mom's new life
this
with a
woman
rude
here,
brood
who is a bit of a firecracker. So let's see how this
will
goes.
prove unbearable.
Why don't you just keep your mouth shut?
I don't want to be around people like that.
But this mom's non-stop insults
Your birth defect happened to be that you're gay.
will leave her new partner frustrated beyond belief.
You want to just strangle someone like that.
It's an all-new Trading Spouses,
Wasn't going to cry.
and it starts right now.
You probably ought to toughen up.
This woman is insane.
Okay, I bet you're wondering, who married this bitch? So we're going to give you a look at her husband and children.
Ow! Oh my God.
Amanda, cover the bed. It's all right. It's all right. She's got to learn to catch that. She's got to learn to catch the ball.
So his daughter here has a sprung ankle, and he still made her
Nice
play the
bruise. Nice
game.
lace work,
And when
too.
she gets hit by him in the ankle, this is his reaction.
Toughen up.
Toughen up! Stop saying that!
Hush.
God.
And if that pep talk wasn't good enough, he went right back to going and playing the game and not even paying one lick of attention to his hurt
We need
daughter.
to have a clean one. Come on now.
Now let's
Have
check
you
back
seen
on
it?
our first
Yeah.
couple. Today's topic
That's gotta be
is
a little
conjoined
difficult.
twins.
How do you have? I mean, talk about needing alone time. What do you do?
I guess you knocked the other one in the head so it shuts up. I don't know.
But don't you have compassion for those people?
When I saw them on TV, I didn't feel sorry for them at all.
I'm not saying feel sorry for them, just a little empathetic. You think that they don't get looks from people and people don't say things to them and call them names, you know?
I'm sure they do.
And so you don't feel bad about that?
I'm not doing it. I can't help what other people do.
Julie doesn't seem to have a feeling of regret or sympathy or empathy for anybody.
I do feel sorry for people who are. Did Judy get the blood test to find out about Down syndrome?
No,
You didn't?
no, I didn't. So if they were down, you would have aborted?
You betcha.
So as you can see, that took a very quick turn, and
The idea that
our
that
Peppa
you
has
couldn't
a
have
sister
child
that
and
has
love
Down
child
syndrome.
because they
Let's
might
see how
be
she
like that?
feels.
They don't have to be fully functioning mental capacities to be a wonderful person. I have a sister who's developmentally disabled. I'm a little emotional about my sister.
Oh, there, we got her. Now she should apologize.
So should I have compassion for you because you're gay?
Oh, I guess not.
I don't see the difference.
Where's
You were
the
born
martyr?
that way, right?
Yeah.
And they were born that way. Now, seriously, society says gay is not normal. There's no difference. Your birth defect happened to be that you're gay.
Now she's saying Peppa has a birth defect because she is gay. Wow.
When Julie said being gay was a birth defect, I was blown away. I don't think I've ever heard my life being referred to as a birth defect.
To me, it's no different. Whether
Okay,
you've
so
got
our girl
6
Pepper is having a
arms
really
or
hard
you're
time
gay.
with this woman has her new partner, so she invited a few friends and family
When
over
Julie
for a
says some
party
derogatory
so
statements so
she could
callously,
get
it
a
makes
taste
me
of
insane.
who her friends and family are. Let's see how that goes.
Here, I'd like you to meet my new partner.
Oh,
This is Julie.
Hi, nice to meet you. Patty.
This is Patty.
Hi, Patty.
This is Olivia, Patty's third child. So it goes TJ, Tyler, and Olivia. And Shay's bestest cousin ever, right? Okay. And has everybody heard Julie's from Oregon? Oregon, yeah.
And that I'm straight. I'm straight.
So before hi, how
on
are
the
you
other
doing?
side.
This is my name.
Just so we got that clear.
I just want you to know I am not gay. Okay, now everyone gets to go and sit down and ask our girl some personal questions about how she feels and who she really is. Let's see how
So
this
what's
one
your biggest
goes.
challenge so far that you've had to deal with here?
Not calling a taxi and going home.
Why is that?
This is not fun.
We have different views on,
Everything.
immigration, racial issues,
The town I live in has been predominantly white until recently. We've been invaded with Hispanics.
When she said invaded, that really, you know, hit a button because she was speaking about Hispanics and I'm Hispanic.
In my paper, you read the police report. It tells you the arrests. And 98% of them are Hispanic.
Maybe I shouldn't be here then.
Alina, are you Hispanic?
She's full. I'm sorry.
This Elena, or whatever her name was, just took the Hispanic thing very personally. It's like, whatever.
So after saying America is being taken over by illegal Mexicans that are criminals, she is wondering why she is left personally offended being Mexican. So let's go and see what else she has to say.
It's time to call her on the carpet on some things.
I do want to give her credit. I do believe that she is an equal opportunity offender.
And you're angry about that.
I do have some issues. Yes,
I can
do.
tell that. I hear it in your voice.
But you do get my hackles up, and I don't.
I touched a couple of raw nerves. What were the raw nerves? About.
Why don't you tell? 'Cause
No,
I don't
why
want.
don't you tell him it was your nerve?
Julie and I were having a discussion on birth defects, and pretty much if you're not normal, you have a birth defect. And since I'm not normal because I'm gay, she considered that a birth defect. And I've never even heard that.
I feel that there's something that got wrong in the process of being formed that made the gender identification an imbalance.
I know this is taken in the 2000s before people were really knowledgeable about the gay community, but really a chemical imbalance?
But then it came to, if she were to find out that she was pregnant with a baby that had a birth defect, she would abort it. And having
Wait. What was the birth defect?
Down syndrome.
Yes, thank you.
And, yeah. So I don't know if you noticed, Patty's daughter, Olivia, has Down syndrome.
You know what? I didn't notice, so.
So, have you had any experience with people with disabilities in your life growing up?
Not at all. But I believe that I am entitled to my opinion. And I'm a monster, so.
I didn't say you were a monster.
You didn't have to. I said it for you. I don't care. I don't know you people and never see them again. I don't care.
Pepper was an opportunist to the max with the party tonight. I mean, she had a gay couple, she had a Down syndrome parent, she had a Hispanic. That was plenty for me to piss off.
So because she has an Hispanic friend and a friend with a child with Down syndrome, it left her to be in a state where she was set up for failure and everyone was just going to get on her. Now let's check in on our other family.
Yeah, pissing me off. Take a chill pill.
I'm really tired. I'm just so tired. I can't stand the way they're mean to each other. And Charlie is way too hard on the girls, especially with their sports.
Ow! Oh my God.
It's all right. It's all right. Just gotta learn to catch the ball. Toughen up.
Toughen up! Stop saying that!
Don't take the trash out because it's overflowing.
Dad!
Thank you.
They just have gotten into this vicious cycle.
It's very important for me to get my message across to Judy. I need to tell her Pepper just never really accepted me in the home at all.
Cut the fake shit and let's get into the real business. What
Are you
happened?
nervous?
Yes, aren't you?
Yes, and we didn't have a good week.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Oh,
The kids, or?
Oh, no, your kids are wonderful. I loved your kids. They were very, very good. No, it was Pepper. I'm very vocal, and my personality had made Pepper feel like I didn't accept her lifestyle.
Okay, so in all honesty, this lady is lucky that Peppa didn't knock her upside her head a few times for all the things that she said about the mentally disabled, her being mentally disabled because she is gay, and all
Pepper
the
was
other
bringing up
intrusive
topics,
things, but yet
she was bringing
feels
up
like
things.
she was not
Let's hear
accepted.
about your opinion on Down syndrome, and my choice would be to abort that. And then Pepper brought up, well, how about illegal immigration? And there's Hispanic people there. Well, I have a problem with Hispanics. She was extremely mean, and I felt so betrayed. I mean, I felt so unwelcome. And I told her to shut the in her house in front of your children.
So your wife made me so upset to the point where I had to tell her to shut the fuck up in front of your two children in your house.
She stood there and looked at me
because she set me up.
Because I turned around and walked off and spent the rest of that entire day lunged to my suitcase.
I couldn't believe what she said. I've never said shut to Pepper, ever. And I certainly wouldn't say it in front of my two kids. And now I'm beginning to get the picture that Julie is highly responsible for problems in the family because she sets the tone.
So I'm honestly really shocked that this woman did not get slapped upside her head a few times during this episode for all the messed up things that she has been saying. But now it is time for the wives to give each other their envelope with the instructions of how their $50,000 should be spent. And we're gonna see how their family reacts to them coming home. So let's get into it.
Comes home and she knows how much we missed her. It's been very hard for me without Judy. And I really miss her.
Just to feel them. It was like in The Wizard of Oz when it's all black and white and she opens the door and it's color.
So after this lovely rekindling moment, we're gonna go back and see about our other wife and how her trip back home is.
I'm so excited to see Mom. Oh, geez, I am too.
I miss Julie very much. It's getting to be to where I want to see her and hear her voice and talk to her.
I keep thinking, am I really a monster?
So after having a genuine mother for a week, she is in fear that her children and husband will not love her anymore for the monster that she is.
Stinker? Where are you going?
Am I right?
Oh my gosh.
Come on.
My gosh.
I was so afraid you guys weren't even gonna want me home.
Why?
Because I'm such a monster.
You're not a monster. We don't think you're a monster.
All right, now they just went into the splitting of the money where the mother wanted it to go towards their school funds and house repairs and debt. And this concludes the end of our video. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more of these videos, please give a comment down below, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.